Welcome back to the Content Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Jeff Fell, and today the big game is around the corner. We gotta make some chicken wings, but not any old chicken wings. We got a special ingredient to use behind my sleeves, Grillicious Wipes. So this is a product I had from Aaron Shapiro's. He was nice enough to send me some samples. It's an infused wipe. So rather than using oil, we're gonna use the habanero heat to make some spicy wings, and we're gonna use my best friend, the air fryer, that I brought from home. That's right, I have all this commercial equipment. I don't care. Air fryer, best friend. You don't have one, get one. They're cheap. You can cook almost anything in them. So that's the plan today. We're gonna make some chicken wings. We're gonna infuse a little bit of this habanero heat and cook them off and just eat them with some blue cheese. Let's get started. First, you gotta have some good wings. My personal opinion, I don't like the jumbo stuff. I like nice, small flats and drumettes. Brad was nice enough to get them already split for me, so I don't have to do a bunch of the extra work. However, if you want to save a little bit of money, you can cut them yourselves because there's two parts to the chicken. You have the drummy and the flat. And basically, they're just together like this. And then the tips are cut off. And then you just cut through the knuckle, and now you have the two pieces. That's why you have a drummy and a flat. If you didn't know, now you do. So we're going to get these all laid out, because we want to get them as dry as possible. Dry wings equals crispy wings. You can also smoke them. You can put them in the oven. There's so many ways to do wings. They're so forgiving, even though they're white meat, because you have skin on there. You've got the bone. You've got fat. It's going to help it from drying out. Just all around, so much to do. I personally love the flats. That's just my go-to. So we'll get them dried off the best that we can. Much moisture. Okay, so we got all of those in there. Now I'm gonna make a little dryish mixture to help remove more moisture and to help kind of season these up. Don't wanna just put them in like this. So what I like to use, my magic little friend, is cornstarch. You can also use baking soda, I believe, and it helps to draw out more moisture. So I'm gonna use this as my base to help even dry those wings out a little bit more. Per pound of wing, go about a tablespoon-ish. So this is like 1.9, so it's almost 2 pounds of wings. So we'll go almost a full 2. And again, eyeball it. You don't want it to like be covered and soaked in cornstarch. It's just enough to help dry them out. So we'll go cornstarch. We will go, let's go about a teaspoon on salt in our mixture. And then let's go half teaspoon, usually 2 to 1, salt to everything else. So let's go, that's a quarter. Let's go half teaspoon on pepper, black pepper. Let's go half teaspoon on some smoked paprika. Just gives it a really good flavor, if I can get the lid off. There we go, there we go. Okay, paprika. We're gonna go garlic powder. And let's go onion powder. So very basic, very simple with our flavors. Again, you could do a whole host of whatever rubs you want, toss it in sauces. I mean, there's just so much you can do with wings. All right, get this out of the way. So what we're gonna do is a little quick stir, and we'll throw the wings in, get them coated, tossed. So again, it's just a simple mixture, nothing difficult. Let's start throwing these wings in there. Again, that cornstarch is just gonna help dry those wings out even more. I guess you could go like a dry brine in the fridge to get that skin even drier if you wanted to. So again, I'm just gonna kind of toss those in that cornstarch mixture. And again, it's just whatever sticks to the wings. You may have excess, you may need a little bit more. But again, on those measurements, about a tablespoon of cornstarch per pound of chicken, and then a teaspoon, half teaspoon of salt per pound. So we went 1 teaspoon of salt, and then half teaspoon everything else. Again, you can adjust. It's food. Cook it how you want it. All right, it's that easy. And because we're using our air fryer, nothing magic, we're gonna start at 400 degrees. We're gonna go for about 20 minutes. With this unit, I have a little shake button. Shimmy and shake, right? That'll tell me when to shake them, flip them. So we're gonna go right in to our air fryer. And we'll try and keep these kind of split the best that we can. We don't wanna overcrowd. Oh. See, that's why I got Brad around. Brad, let me know. We forgot the Grillicious. Duh, our secret ingredient. Let's go in. Let's see how it smells. We got to get this in. We got to lace our air fryer with it. Okay, very interesting. Let me get another glove. All right. So we got the habanero heat. Look at that. It's a little wipe. So we're just going to rub that all over the inside here. Oh, I like it. Nice and easy. Liquids come out. Look at that. So that's going to line the bottom. Oh, yeah. Now, we can add our chicken in. Get us some of that heat. I'm going to squeeze it. Don't worry. We got to get the chicken in there. I'm also going to do it when we flip it. I don't want too much moisture to start. I want to crisp these wings up to start. Ooh, every bit of this air fryer is filled with chicken wings. Okay, now I'm going to cook them first, and then I'm going to squeeze some of this habanero heat on top of them once they get cooking a little bit. Again, I want them to cook for about 10 minutes, and then we'll pull them out halfway, flippy flip, squeeze on some of this habanero heat, and we will then eat them. In the meantime, I'm going to get cleaned up from this little mess and come back in a couple of accoutrements, celery, carrots. You got to have something to go with your wings, right? Let's get this cleaned up, and then we'll just do some basic cutting on those vegetables, get them ready for our wings. We got our wings going. As promised, we got to do our carrots and our celery. Do a quick wash on these guys. Also notice, I always call food dudes, these guys. I don't know why. It's just food or dudes. Maybe cars are cars and boats are girls and carrots are dudes. Okay, I'm gonna peel these. Use my little trick of plastic down to save a mess. Clean enough up after kids. So let's do some peeling. Back, forth. It's the quick way to do it. And carrots are great. Obviously, with this, it just gives it a texture difference, but you know, it's just a good solid carrot that's fresh like this that you peeled. Just has a different flavor to it. I don't know. It's just different than the baby carrots or the other stuff that's pre-cleaned. So I'm going to take that, wrap it up, take our tops and our bottoms. If I can find my knife. Ha! There it is. All right. Now, nobody likes to cut carrots because they're always intimidated by it. Who cares if they look like they're carrot sticks? Make them into reasonable size pieces. All right, so for this, if they're like, I don't know, 2 inches or so, we're just going to cut them in half. And then what you can do is you just go right down the middle and you just keep going in half, and you'll have little sticks. So you could go bigger, like this, right? Carrot sticks. You could go a little bit smaller. So if we went half, and we took each of these halves and we kind of like thirded them, you know, we can make some smaller carrot sticks. You know, it depends on who's eating. Got the kiddos, cut them into smaller sticks. But it's that easy. You can then also soak them in water and keep them in your fridge. They will last so long, you know, a week plus, probably 2 weeks. If you don't trim or clean them at all, carrots last a heck of a long time. It's a root vegetable. They're designed to last a long time. We'll just cut these down. Okay, we got some carrot sticks. Next, celery. Again, another thing that's so cheap at the store to get. The thing is, you got to make sure you clean it, right? Again, it grows out of the ground. They whack it off. You get dirt everywhere, so you just got to be careful with the dirt. You don't want to eat that. So again, it's very simple. I like to trim the tops off. And if you get floppy, wilty celery, what you can do is you can actually trim the bottom off like this and throw it into a cup of water. And that will actually rehydrate it. It will soak up that water, and within a day, those leaves will actually come up. So cut the bottoms off, put them into a glass of water, put them in the fridge. Your celery will be back to like new. So we only need a few pieces. I'm a big fan of like the light color celery. It just usually has a little bit more crunch and less fibers than some of the others. So I'm going to clean up a couple stalks real quick. And that's where the dirt grows, is right in there. So that's what you really want to make sure that you get cleaned. Our wings are halfway done, actually. Let's give them a quick turn. We got to get our habanero heat in there as well, squeezed onto our product. So let's pop these open real quick. Oh, yeah. Look at these wingies. Oh, man. They're looking great. They smell great. Again, we got to try and keep as much surface area. Got about 10 more minutes left on these. Missed this corner guy. Okay, so we got those. Now we're going to add some of that habanero heat to these since we've crisped up some of that skin. And look how much excess we've got left on there. Look at that. We can still squeeze that out all over our food. Oh, yeah. Got a nice greasy hand. Would suggest maybe gloves. That's a good idea. We'll get that all over our wings. Perfect. Toss those right back in. And again, about 10 more minutes left. And finish up our celery. All right. Okay, we've got our 2 celery sticks. Again, reasonable sizes, nothing crazy. When you get down to these bigger pieces, that's where you can make them smaller. So again, it's easy if you put them on the rolling side than trying to cut them this way. You can't see. Then you can kind of go right down the middle and make your sticks. So depending on the piece of celery, you can roll it too. And if you kind of roll it, you can make smaller sticks. So again, it's whatever you like. And the celery. Yeah, not too fibrous. Celery's too big in my opinion, like too wide. It's just really fibrous. I don't like that flavor. I don't like the stringy. It's just not the same. This is some really good celery. All right, so we got celery sticks. We got our wings cooking. We're gonna do blue cheese. I'm cheating, got the bottled stuff, not making them from scratch. Don't have time for that. So when these get done in 9 minutes, we're gonna pull them out, give them a look, and eat them. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. Our wings are done. Let's see the final result. Oh, look at those. I don't know if we can hear it. Oh yeah, crispy, crunchity. Oh, those look good. Again, I mean, that skin is perfect. That's the one I'm going to eat right there. Oh, yeah. We can get them all on there. Boom, just like that. And again, you got a bunch of people coming over, you could simply just do batches, rounds of them, 20 minutes, super easy, super simple. Again, if we wanted to toss them in sauce, we could go barbecue, we could do whatever, but we used our Grillicious. We want to see if that habanero heat comes out when we try it. That's what I want to do. I love the flats. I'm not a crazy wing like break the bone person. I just will dip it in and eat it. So let's see how our wings turned out. Skin is crispy. You definitely get that heat. There's definitely habanero flavor and heat. But it's not overpowered. It's very subtle. And that is a very hot wing. See the steam coming right off of it. Wow. That is good. All right, let's go in again. There we have it. Our beautiful chicken wings. We used our Grillicious Wipes, the habanero heat. We lined our tray, squeezed the extra juice. You get a beautiful heat on the back end, but it's not overpowering. So thanks, Aaron, for sending those. He was just on the podcast. If you want 15% off your first order, just go to Grillicious website, use the code FIF15, and you can get 15% off of that. And if you go with the variety pack, you also get free shipping. So super easy, super simple, sealable package. No mess for me. All I get to do is eat. Enjoy.